So I've managed to record my first 10 episodes doing Christian leadership podcast on YouTube, directed primarily towards leaders who serve as firefighters and law enforcement, church leaders, or others that lead in their communities or businesses, and even in their families. What have I learned so far? What's important? What isn't that important? One thing that's really surprised me is how hard this work is. It's difficult. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and creativity to plan, to schedule, record, edit an episode and a few shorts every week. Sometimes I watch back and I think, man, there was some great content there on that episode. People are going to love this. And then the views don't match up with my enthusiasm. I have a lot of people that watch or listen weekly, but don't subscribe or like, which is kind of the equivalent of following on other social media platforms. At first, I was constantly checking my views and all of the analytics on the analytics page. But then I realized maybe success isn't just about numbers and metrics. I carve out time to work on this each week in between serving as a full-time firefighter, helping lead a growing church as a pastor on staff, planning music, teaching every week, watching my two teenage kids, sports activities and all their after-school stuff, serving on our regional peer support team, my fire department. I serve as an executive board member for our Firefighters Association and a host of other things. So instead of getting discouraged, here's what else I've learned. I can honor God with whatever platform he's given to me. That's been my daily prayer. Each time I upload, I say, God, please bless this with your purpose and your timing. I've had guys in my fire department tell me that they learned something from one of the guests, or they identified with some part of their story. I've had people ask me questions about my faith and about following Jesus. It's given me many opportunities to share about the greatest leader in all of history. I've learned a whole lot. I'm really excited about some guests and future conversations that I'm working on right now. And you know what? If this channel busts wide open, great. But if it stays modest, that's great too. I trust that God is going to lead and direct the people he wants to hear this at exactly the times he wants them to hear it. He's never let me down so far, and I don't expect that he's going to start anytime soon. Here's a few takeaways. Podcasting is hard, but it's also rewarding. You never know when your words or the words of someone else that your podcast actually gives a platform to will impact another person for the better. And again, it's not just about metrics. We tend to judge our success on that, but can I encourage you to base your success on something better? Do you enjoy doing it? Are you learning from it? Is it benefiting the audience that you have? These are much better evaluation questions that I think we need to be using. And I can honestly answer these questions with a yes. Given everything that's going on in our country and in our world right now, I truly believe that this is an appropriate ministry for me in these crazy times. So what's next? Like I said, I have several guests that I greatly admire and respect that are going to record with me soon. Their stories and the practical leadership lessons that they're going to share have proven invaluable to me, and I know they'll inspire my listeners as well. Apparently, the work never ends, but I'm going to keep on doing it. And I hope you'll keep joining in if you are, or maybe you'll start joining in, or maybe subscribe and share with others you think might benefit from this type of podcast. I feel like God laid this in my lap, so I'm just going to keep on running with it. If you're struggling, or if you're wondering if it's worth it to keep going, it is. So here's to the next 10 episodes.